Hello, and welcome back. This video has a lot of cloudy. My lens might not have been clean, or the powder dust from the bedding. All bedding does it. Whisper has stirred up some of the old bedding that I had underneath the brown. He's kind of mixed it all up. So the white throws off more dust. So it could be it was clear and then my lens got dusty. So you are going to see a lot of Whisper on the wheel. He's going to have some red eye as well because of the camera flash light. And off and on you will see that. And don't be frightened. It's just the camera lens making his eyes look red. They're not really red. And you will hear audio of his wheel only when he's on the wheel. Otherwise, I will play some music and talk. Other than that, I will leave the natural sound of him on the wheel. I hope you won't be bored. If you are, just fast forward if you find it too much watching him on the wheel for quite a bit each time. So we're just taking a view to see that there's some changes for those that haven't been here to see the last video. And for those that have, nothing has changed except for Whisper is happier. He's coming out more. And I think it's the house. Maybe he's finding it a little too cramped, spending too much time in there, and it's why he wants to come out more. Oh, God knows. But anyway, we shall move on, and you are going to see a lot of Whisper running around in the distance, and one close-up of him in his house. And other than that, there's not too much to tell you in this video. Here's the close-up of him, moving very, very quickly. And this is a piece of video that got missed in the last video. So I'm going to play it here in this video. It's very short. As you can see, like the last video, he is moving very, very quickly to build up his home. And this is before I added some more brown bedding because I seen that he was low and I knew he'd want more. You can see that piece of paper that I had lining the floor to keep it clean, the floor of the treehouse. He's chewed it up. He was trying to make some more bedding, so that's why I brought some more in. I'm going to leave the natural sound of his pitter-patter of his feet, his happy little feet. He is so happy spending time on his wheel. There is more times of him on the wheel than I could ever stand there and spend all that time filming for you. So I just cut pieces, little pieces here and there. Enjoy. Whisper is eating a piece of walnut, and you watch. When he's done eating what he wants to eat off of it, he will bury it. Then he will go under his playground, the far left of the terrarium, and he'll be checking out to see what I've changed there, but I've changed nothing. Whisper is a going concern. He sure doesn't know what he wants to do. He's not sure because I'm watching. And it's like he's back and forth, not knowing what to do. Is he bored? Or is it because I'm constantly watching him? He don't feel like working. He feels like playing and discovery. So we'll watch him a little longer. Because I noticed he likes that flavor a lot, that he's done a lot of chewing on it, I see, I went and got him another paprika bone and I put it in his tree fort. I noticed his right paw, I missed a few of the nails. They're long on his right paw. I just saw that now as well as a few days ago. And I've yet to clip them the second time to finish them because I didn't realize I had missed some. So anyway, I had dropped it down into his home, one of those paprika dental dog bones, extra small. They're called Whimzee. And I did buy them on Amazon. You probably can get them at grocery stores, maybe cheaper. I don't know. And my boy is super fussy. He don't like most of the more expensive brand of hamster feed that I bought on Amazon for $25 for a small bag compared to an $8 bag. He's eating the cheap stuff that the pet store fed him. I thank God I bought a bag of that, but of what they were feeding him, but I'm weaning him off of that onto the better stuff. I have two mixtures, one in high protein and one less protein and some fat, equal balance. I also give him the hay I bought on Amazon, and I also bought the dandelions that I bought on Amazon. He doesn't bother with the hay at all. The dandelion lions weeds, he does like those. He's not crazy about them, but he does like them. He does really, really, really like his dental bones, and he's a fussy, very fussy boy. And so if my boy is fussy and your boy is not, then he will love the dental bones as well. He probably will, even if he is fussy. So they need them. They need something to chew on. And this is far better than chewing on wood or those wood toys. Yeah, I have several wood toys. I have the beads that are strung around his sand house. I have the colorful naughty thing, colorful rainbow thing that's up by his water house. I have tons. I have wooden logs that are chews. They were from a suspension bridge that I took apart. I have several other chew toys. Anyway, he don't bother with them at all. So the dental bone is better. It's edible, it's tasty, and different flavors, as well as it's fantastic for filing down their teeth to keep them trim so that you don't have to take them to a veterinarian if you don't know and you're terrified to clip their teeth yourself. Now, I've done a budgie bird's beak before. I think it would be similar, but no telling if he's going to open his mouth and let me in there. It's hard to do his nails without a struggle. I'm still trying to tame and bond with him enough that it'll be easier so that he don't struggle. Some people feed them a large treat the size of a lollipop that they have to hold so that their nails are around it and their hands are spread apart so that they can get at their nails with a little tiny nail file clipper, one of the smaller ones that humans use. You see, what they do is they pinch the back of their excess skin around the neck like you do a kitten when you pick up a kitten properly with your index and your thumb and pull it back as they're laid back somewhat in the palm of your hand, and then two of your fingers are wrapped around the middle of his belly, and then you let go of his throat and give him the back of his neck, and then you give him his treat while he's still, up and down, kind of laid back into the palm of your hand. And then while he's got his fingernails on both sides holding that big ball like a lollipop, because he's dwarf, small, then you get a view of his nails where you get in sideways a little clipper. And there's a video on YouTube where a woman, I don't know her name, I forgot what YouTube channel it is, to view her video of it. If I come across it again, I'll write it down, or I'll join her channel, and then I'll bring it up again in conversation in another video another day. You see how Whisper runs around super fast? Well, they are rodents, very similar to mice, and how they live, how quick they are. Curious. Very interesting. That reminds me of the children's nursery rhyme that I used to do with the children. Three blind mice, see how they run. Anyway, we're coming to the end here, and it's very fascinating to watch the life of a hamster. A dwarf hamster, small one like this, would be very similar to a what? A mouse or mice, right? More than one mouse would be mice, and your head would be bobbing right and left like crazy, not knowing which way to turn and who to look at if there was more than one, because they are fast. I wouldn't want to own more than one rodent and clip their nails and their teeth. I've been there, done that with dogs, but never their teeth. Just cutting and grooming their hair on my own and clipping their nails and brushing their teeth. But other than that, no, this is hard. And I'm trying to save money rather than take him to the veterinarian and doing it on my own to save money to spend on him. Well, we're at the end of the video, and I do appreciate your time, and thank you for stopping by.